Apparently so, as he seems ready to give it over. However, the Golden Ghost gets in the way again, and this time starts to assume. Hey there, Rangers, and welcome to another Power Rangers Dino Charge episode review. I'm well rested after a week off from doing the reviews, and I'm ready to dive right back into this excellent story arc. Will it continue to be good as gold, or should I remember that all the glitters isn't gold? Or maybe I should just quit it with the gold puns altogether and get back to work. Let's review episode 10 of Dino Charge, The Royal Rangers. The episode starts with Riley putting out a sign, but that's not really important. The episode really should have started with Kendall, who's asleep at her computer. By the way, the sticker on the back that seems to always be changing this week is Tyler's Dino Charge symbol. Anyway, she's a lot more alert when suddenly woken up than I am, telling Tyler and Coda about what she's been working on. She has got brand new chargers for them that will activate a brand new mode called Dino Drive. Tyler thinks this is awesome before he even knows what it is. Dino Drive will double the Rangers' power, but only when they're inside the Megazord. So it's Samurai's Mega Mode. I'm on board with that. While the guys go to help unload the treasures of Xandar, Kendall says that Shelby has something urgent to tell her in the cafe. She's really dismissive of that idea, apparently forgetting that the last time Shelby had something important to tell her, it led to the invention of the E-Tracer. Unfortunately, this time Kendall was right on the money. Shelby has this artist friend, Julian, that she wants to help out by getting him a display at the museum. She showcases his talent to Kendall by showing her his picture of a shoe. It's a shoe. And Kendall agrees it's amazing. It's a shoe. Not a person. Not even a dinosaur. It's a shoe. But Kendall points out that this is a history museum, not an art gallery. Actually, the sign outside says that it's a dinosaur museum, which kind of calls into question why they're displaying a set of medieval relics, but plot convenience has been known to do weird things to museums. By the way, Julian's actor reminded me of both Spike from Samurai and Ziggy from RPM, but I looked it up, and besides doing a season of New Zealand Shortland Street, he hasn't been in anything. So this display of treasures comes with this gigantic picture of a person that I am absolutely positive will have no bearing on the story whatsoever. I am 100% sure that we are never going to see him again. And do not let the flashback associated with Riley's telling of the story fool you. I'm sure this guy has no importance to this story whatsoever. Seriously. Shelby doesn't like the idea of snotty royalty. She's so down to earth. A loud roar cuts off the story just as Sir Ivan finds something important, but again, don't worry, I'm sure we'll never see this guy again. And it's Fury with the Terrazord. Coda and Chase summon their Zords, but they don't bother to morph because Fury turns it into the Terra Charge Megazord. I guess he's been reading the manual. And it comes with an awesome black cape. And we get a shot of Fury in the Zord cockpit. That is awesome sauce. Tyler summons Rexy, but he doesn't bother to morph because he needs to do weird Zord dance motions to make me wonder if anyone else is watching. And then we're morphed, because that's something we don't normally like to see actually happen. And we didn't have to wait long for Dino Drive, as Kendall tells them to fire it up. Dino Drive mode gives them new chest armor with a second shoulder pad and features the Rangers' chargers on the chest. It looks pretty good, but honestly feels like a toy sales gimmick. Besides kind of explaining how they're able to hang with the Terra Charge Megazord, it doesn't really impact the footage or the story. But make sure you go buy those action figures. Fury has the upper hand at first until Coda pushes out the Stego shield. Apparently the Rangers are able to control it via telekinesis? Holding it there until Chase is able to get a shot. Fury is running out of power, so he retreats. Back at the museum, the Rangers and Kendall are unpacking the treasures and wonder why Fury keeps running out of power, speculating that the ghost inside him may be getting weaker. Shelby hates how royals have expensive trinkets. She's so down to earth. Picking up the large box that contains the Stone of Xandar, the box begins to glow. Also, their energems glow. This is a really great callback to the second episode. When the Rangers work together, their energems resonate. But they can't seem to put that together, needing the box to explode open to reveal that the Stone of Xandar is in fact the gold energem. Kendall is even surprised that it's authentic after all of that. And Keeper is so taken back that he reminds everyone that the gold energem is bonded to the spirit of the pterodactyl, even though the Pterazord makes that beyond obvious. Coda feels like they should hide it since it would give Fury unlimited power for the Pterazord, but Tyler has an idea. Up on Sledge's ship, and actually at this point I realized that Sledge isn't in this episode at all, Poisandra and Curio are watching an episode of a gossip TV show when Fury chases them off. But fortunately for him, it's at this point that the show reveals that the Prince and Princess of Xandar will be making an appearance at the museum, and the princess will be wearing the Stone of Xandar, which they show on screen, revealing to Fury that it's the gold energem. Or was it fortunate? It's actually a clever trap set by the Rangers, with Kendall leaking the fake news story to the press. Chase mentions that he once overheard Poisandra tell Curio that she never misses a single episode of this gossip TV show that airs on Earth, and should I just be pretending that that somehow makes sense? I mean, both the fact that she watches this gossip TV show that airs on Earth, or the fact that Chase somehow overheard her talking about it? And why exactly did they want Poisandra to find out? I mean, I guess she would tell Sledge, and Sledge would tell Fury, but that seems really convoluted and... Anyway. Shelby hates dressing like a princess. She's so down to... Shelby actually goes full-on brat mode and outright refuses to go through with the plan, with Kendall agreeing to take over the princess role. Good for her! Maybe learn to take one for the team, Shelby? Oh, but Shelby does decide to go through with it once she sees Tyler dressed as the prince. Getting the Pterazord back to protect the Earth? Pfft, forget that. Standing arm in arm with a cute boy? Bring on those heels! I really like the Rangers' teamwork in this scene. They all work very well together and are all just excellent in their roles, doing their jobs very well and coming off as very professional and just working together really well. Someone in the crowd yells out how pretty Shelby is, but can we take a moment to appreciate Kendall in this limo driver getup? Julian the artist is in the crowd because the script told him to be. I mean, I think he's trying to draw the arrival, but that's not really how drawing works. And Shelby takes the chance to do some good. She jumps off the red carpet and she and Tyler express public interest in his art, which draws attention to him. Yay for the subplot. After some really funny stalling by Tyler, especially that accent, Fury jumps out and snatches the energem off of Shelby's neck, jumping into the Pterazord. But of course, it's a fake, with programming in it that boots him out of the Zord. Somehow. The Rangers run to confront him, but he has some new help. Meet the Spike Balls. Like the Bruisers last year, they're kind of Grunts 2.0, something between a monster and a grunt. Shelby hates wearing heels. She's so down to enough already! You know, the heels joke was kind of funny, and the boys peeling off their beards was kind of funny, but putting those two jokes back to back and right before a morph was a little bit overkill. I realized that it was Sentai footage, but I just really liked this fight. It was a knockdown brawl, it used the weapons, showcased teamwork, just excellent. Chase gives Tyler the Parachopper because it combines with the T-Rex Smasher. Really? Do you need another reason? While the other Rangers take care of the Spike Balls, Tyler uses the T-Rex Chopper to take Fury down. Tyler tells Fury to give him the Terra Charger or he'll destroy him. You know, this is flipping the classic villain's ultimatum in reverse. Tyler, you're going to destroy Fury anyway. Do you think he honestly believes that you just let him go? Apparently so, as he's actually ready to hand it over. However, the ghost gets in the way again, and this time begins to assume a more humanoid form. In fact, a form that seems familiar to Tyler. He seems to believe that the golden ghost is his father. It prevents him from taking any action, and Fury escapes. We get some quick wrap-up at the cafe. Tyler no-showed because of daddy issues, and Julian's brush with fame has apparently landed him art shows in New York and London. I hear his exploration of footwear is doing very well with the British. Shelby learned that being a princess is about more than just wearing a tiara, which is a very valuable lesson for all of those princesses that are such a huge part of Power Rangers' core demographic. Kendall finally finds Tyler in the lab. "I've been looking everywhere for you, but not in the lab?" And asks him why he didn't destroy Fury and take the Terror Charger when he had the chance. The other Rangers come in and do an excellent job of pretending that Kendall doesn't exist, consoling Tyler and making Kendall ask her question again. Tyler confirms that he now believes that 10 years ago, Fury captured his father. Keeper commends Tyler for following his heart, though I personally disagree that doing so can never be wrong, and says that until whoever is trapped inside Fury is freed, the Rangers can't destroy him. I was incredibly torn on this episode. I think the reason why is that it had a lot of incredible drama and really good storytelling that nearly got buried under a miasma of failed comedy. Wait a second. Don't things that get buried leave fossils? Episode 10, The Royal Rangers. Pros: Tyler really shines in this episode with great acting, great team dynamic with the fake royal rival, and it was awesome to see a villain with an original Zord cockpit. Cons: Shelby took a huge step back in characterization, the comedy in the episode rarely hit, and the Julian subplot seemed totally unneeded. The strength of the story shined through the weak comedy, so I give the Royal Rangers 4 fossils out of 5. Now, unfortunately, this excellent building story arc is going to take 2 weeks to reveal its next secret, as there is going to be no new episode of Dino Charge this week. Man, I just love how this story arc is continuing to build. I cannot wait to see what secrets are revealed next week. And you'll get to see what I think of them next week when I review episode 11 of Dino Charge, Send in the Pounds. Thank you guys so much for watching another Power Rangers Dino Charge episode review. Make sure to click that like button right down below to let me know that you liked the episode. Subscribe to my channel to see my reviews of Power Rangers every week. And leave some comments right down below letting me know what you thought of this episode. And of course, until next time, may the power protect you.